Players.
So, Ptg Coman, I actually used this Path to Glory card, but I did play him on both sides. Me personally, I prefer him on the right hand side. I like my right hand side players to have a right foot and my left hand side players to have a left foot. That's just my own personal preference. I will get into his strengths though, and his only real strength was his pace and his dribbling. His curve definitely comes up there. I noticed his curve quite a lot with his passing and his crossing. His curve is nice, but his pace and his dribbling is the only real kind of standout areas for me, and the only real thing he was good at. 94 pace, very fast. His dribbling with 92 agility in game, very good at getting past players, but his strength does come into that. And if a player starts to come and shoulder barge him, comes up next to him, he kind of just gives up the ball. He kind of just thinks, oh, give the ball and you run off. That's what he does every single time. He'll just give it the ball too easy. I'm not sure whether the aggression, it's something I've never really studied, if the aggression comes into that, because he does have very low aggression, only being 39. Maybe the aggression kind of comes in with him not wanting to get the ball back, but I noticed him a lot, he would just lose the ball too easily. Once any sort of player came up against him, if they were weak or strong, people like Bakayoko, that's obvious he was going to take the ball off him, but people like Danny Rose, I kind of expected him to put more of a fight against Danny Rose, and he would just not put that fight up, he would just lose the ball way too easily. And another weakness being his weak foot, only a 3-star weak foot. I noticed that quite a lot of him. His cross on his left foot weren't the greatest, but I don't really consider weak foot as a weakness. You should know their strong foot, you should always go to their strong foot, but I like to mention it for you guys. He's going to cost you 140k, I don't think he's worth that. I will not pay more than 80,000 coins for him. 80,000 coins is definitely where I draw the line. For 140k you can get many better players. Marco Reus is a much better left-sided player for 100k, and Alessandrini is a much better right-sided player for 90 to 100k as well. Would I use him again? No, and that is down to the fact he did not contribute enough, and that is the main overall factor for that. His goal contributions was not enough. He has nice pace, nice dribbling, but he does not contribute enough. He got an average rating of 7.8, and that kind of shows how much he actually contributed. That average rating is one of the lowest I've given this year, and that is just, he did not do enough in the games. He had one game, he scored this hat-trick, but that's the only real game, and I kind of felt myself forcing the ball to him in that game, and I just don't really want to be forcing a ball to a player. If he's not good enough, he's not good enough. An overall 7 out of 10 for me. He isn't the worst player, but he certainly is not a player who I'd recommend for you guys to use in FUT Champions. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please don't leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll speak to you next time. Peace.